broadcast from Radio Biafra USA and IPOB Community Radio. Coming to you from Radio Biafra London, directed by our leader, His Excellency MAZI Nnamdi Kanu. My name is MAZI ALOZIE. Today is November 19, 2021, and I say greetings to our listeners. Before I continue, knowing the situation of things at home, the gross massacring of our people without any provocation, it has become very important to mention the efforts our people are undertaking to see that we survive. In view of that, there will be a unity fundraising for MAZI Nnamdi Kanu's legal fee and security support for Biafrans. That will be taking place on Saturday, November the 20th. That is tomorrow. The time will be 11 p.m. Biafra time. It will be through Zoom. And the meeting ID is 581 954 5647. The passcode is 717363. You get the passcode 717363. MAZI Ifeanyi Chukwuobialo will be the Ecuador coordinator national, Ecuador national coordinator. If there's a reservation for him, and the number is plus 521 556 763 0481. From Trinidad and Tobago coordinator, you have MAZI Ejindo Chukwukalo. For Brazil, you have Ndubisi Okonkwo. And for Suriname, you have Chukunitem. Itemo, I beg your pardon, mispronounce it. It's Chukunitemu, MAZI Chukunitemu, J Chukunitemu. That's for Suriname national coordinator. And the guest of honor will be Chike Doziem Chukwuemeka Tony Zurumike, Madam Neneanya, MAZI Uchechukwu Nnachi. And you should contact the bank. The bank information is through Nwada Ngozika Ezibe. And the phone number is plus 593 984 514 485. I think this is effort we are making to ensure that we survive. The people we are dealing with have numerous sources of income. They are using our resources They are using our resources to finish us. We look at everyday issues. It's been a problem, we, the Biafrans. The reason we call ourselves is to correct the past mistakes. Correct our past mistakes and make sure that we progress. You see, during our struggle for independence, during that time, we are known for working against our progress. It is something very prevalent. It's very common among Biafrans, and from the eastern region, it is well solid. It is so solidified that you cannot distinguish between somebody from Calabar, somebody from Ekotekbeni, somebody from Abia, Umuahia, somebody from Ndoni, somebody from Ndoki, somebody from Owerri, somebody from Ok. You cannot distinguish except the dialect. That's it. Any other thing we do it as one. It's a regional issue. Let me bring you back, because I told you I always go back. For those talking about restructuring, I laugh so much that are we the ones saying that I'm Aqua Cross? Are we the same one saying I am Rivers, I am not Igbo? Are we still the same one saying I am Delta, I am not Igbo? When the regions as reconstruction, back to restructuring, when it comes, all those that we are butchered in different sections now become one again, then what will you say? What will you say? They did these things for political gains, to punish, to take our land. There was a posting I saw, I was going to use it, to show Biafrans the looting of our resources, why Britain is sitting on us. And most of you have not cared to know what is happening at Izumbe. What happened at Izumbe, the massacre that took place there. Most of you have not cared to know why. Oil. The posting I was looking for was the one that was put in this week. I mean, I think early in the week, where they showed you those huge oil pipelines, gas pipelines, running from Obibo. They are laying it all the way across Biafra land. In your face. They are carrying these pipes through railroad in your face. It's not at night. They will run that pipeline to Mauritania, to North Africa. But they have the same resources in Libya, which is the closest to Mauritania and North Africa? Is that not Libya? Then why will they run yours from Obibo through hardcore Biafra land, where the resources is coming from, through the desert to Mauritania? It's a slap in your face. And it was revealed then the posting was removed so that people will not see it. It's the same way they are collecting the resources without paying for it. And being that the truth has been revealed, they want him dead. They want our leader MAZI Nnamdi Kanu dead. And why are they doing it? All these people that are too intelligent for you, massacre them, kill them. There is nothing like political activity in the zoo in Nigeria. It is resource control. It has always been resource control. They came for our palm oil, palm kernel, cocoa, they found oil. So that palm oil, cocoa subsided. Now kill them and get the oil. It is only in Biafra land that we have neglected our own resources through sabotage. Not sabotage in the sense that we are sabotaging, we simply are not proud of who we are. We are too keen to be used because we like to be like the white people. Biafrans in the whole world are the only people that like to be like white people. If you want me to start naming, I'll start naming. I'll start naming for you, then you check and balance. Go to Jamaica. They are your brothers and sisters. Some of them still bear your name. Some of them still have your tradition. They are who they are. Go to Trinidad and Tobago. They are still who they are, despite the fact that the weight of domination was more on them. They are your brothers, they are your sisters. Go to Liberia, the same thing. Sierra Leone, the same thing. Haiti, the same thing. Come to Biafra land. We brag to be so educated, but who we are, we pay no attention. When we, excuse me, when we were trying to recollect our posture, combine it with our tradition, those that are educated sold us out. And it's still happening today. Most of you that listened to or read what Uzodimma said, Uzodimma was talking to people like he's talking to his houseboy. This is a governor. This is a governor. The quality, what you expect from people that govern, you don't see. They are lacking. Each time you put them in there, they act like they are your father and your mother. They will not listen to you. They will not try to find out what the problems are. These are the same people that conducted the complete massacre of Biafrans in Imo. And before that massacre, there was genocide that took place 67, 68, 69, 70. Biafrans helped put us in this position we are suffering today. Just as we have people playing the same role that these saboteurs played way back. Ojukwu gave some officials money, Igbos, to go and buy arms. They converted that money for their own personal use. Nnamdi Azikiwe spoke against breakup because he was a one Nigerianist. See where we are today. And this is Dr. Koyaripo. Hear him. These are Biafrans.
This visit is part of our efforts to engage in meaningful talks with the secessionist leaders in eastern Nigeria. The federal military government of Nigeria has always followed up any suggestions about the readiness of the rebels to engage in peace talks, because we are very anxious to achieve an acceptable settlement in the context of one Nigeria. I have, since arriving in London, had further discussions in this connection with the Commonwealth Secretary General, Mr. Arnold Smith. I have confirmed to him that the federal military government are prepared to embark on talks without preconditions under the auspices of the Commonwealth Secretary General as soon as the other side are ready. This should be possible by the 1st of May at the least. We really want to get on with the talks. We want to be able to talk to them, to hear from them along what lines peace can return to our beloved country. We have plans and suggestions of our own, and we would like to hear their views so that a mutually agreed program of reconstruction can be undertaken.
Do you know what was contained in there? You had it with your 2 ears. Them, Dr. Koyaripo, the foreign minister, on the other side, foreign minister Onyama, they kill you. It is a standing principle. They kill you, they use your brothers to talk to the world. Secessionist rebels. But they never refer to, when you hear him say, negotiate whatever our problems are, but they forgot the Aburi Accord that started the war. Arnold Smith, Britain, Commonwealth Secretary, that was his post. And where are they today? Where are the Commonwealth? Nowhere to be. They are not talking. They are not listening. They don't even know if you exist. And the massacre is still going on. Talking about massacre. Talking about massacre. It is something that we are too quick to forget. If we undergo all these killings, all this torture, what are we actually doing to ourselves? We're talking about peace talks to end the war without any precondition. And then there was an agreement reached. No victor, no vanquished. And it will be reconstruction, rehabilitation, and restructuring. Up till today, zip, zero, you don't have anything. Before the war, the massacre started in 1945, 1955, 1965. It's every 10 years. 1965. Who are they killing? Easterners. Didn't they have foreign secretary, Commonwealth foreign secretary that time? They did. Did they look into the massacre? No. Britain. Did they look into the massacre? No. They were the ones that engineered it. By the way, the coup, how did it start? They started it. They used the intelligent Nigerian army officers and the core ones from Biafra land. And now they are telling you they are Delta, they are not Ipob, but Ifajuna. When they said they committed crime, they labeled him Igbo. But to dissect you, no, you are not Igbo, you are Delta. That's when the massacre started. For those of us of the mass caliber, I don't know what to tell you. For all those governors, I don't know what to tell you people. When I say we Biafrans are responsible for our faith, this is why I'm saying it. We are the ones that are being killed. We are the ones that our lands are being taken away from us. We are the ones that will be exiled. And the people orchestrating it are the British through the Fulanis. And then with our experts, the foreign ministers and the educated, some of them. Massacring. Despite the one of the 45s, despite the one of the 55s, despite the one of the 65s, despite the genocide committed 67 to 70, it seems like peace has found its place. After a few years, the 70s, then you started hearing violence. It started creeping up in the 80s. This is outside Biafra land. Then they come back with impunity. They come back with impunity. Now it is in your own village. After killing us in the north in the 60s and the 70s and the 80s, now they are in your land. They are killing you. Olo massacre. Where is it massacre? Many villagers were killed. The community was attacked. Nobody's talking about it. But there was Lekki massacre. How many? 20-something. Only 20-something. It became international headline news. They talked about Lekki, talked about Lekki, talked about Lekki. Up till now, they're still talking about Lekki and the inquiry. In Olu massacre, who talked about it? Who said the after killing us in the north? Which international news talked about it? Nobody. Our people claim to be educated. Our people claim to be whatever. They are not championing their own cause. They are not. This is what they are doing in Biafra land. was Olu massacre. Osu massacre. Nobody's talking. And you have governors. One thing in common is that you have governors. They claim to be governors. And you have raisers. You have the Igwes. And you have the church ministers. You have the pastors and you have the archibokos, the archdeacons. Huh? Where are they? They are not talking. The Aba massacre, you saw it. It was there. Broad daylight. A lot of people were killed. And when they do it, they tell you nobody died. And I keep contesting, are you saying that they are nobody because they are nothing? Or are you saying that there's nobody that was killed? You can tell somebody to go and see if there's somebody in the market. You go to the market, you say, nobody is there. Then you come back and say, go to the market and see, you said, nobody is there. Two minutes. They committed the offense in the market. And you told somebody to go and look. And there's somebody there. The dead body said that's nobody. Because that person doesn't count. It's nothing. Don't forget it. In contrast to the point that there is actually no human being in the market. Mpo massacre. All on Biafrans. When you do and experience all this, you're still talking about one Nigeria? For who? What are your crimes that the massacre is still going on? And somebody will give you money to exacerbate the killings of your people, and you accept, and you actually engage in the mission. You hear la massacre. It seems like we are the sacrificial lambs of the one Nigerianists. And you have people, Ibokwes and Kos, not going back to see the faith of their people. These are human beings. Nobody is talking. Ishielu massacre. Who are these people massacring? The Fulanese. Why are they doing it? Why are they not being apprehended? Why are they not being questioned? Why are the governors not calling them, come and tell us why you are killing these people? And then they are talking to us as if we are criminals. You are killing us, you are stealing our resources, you are raping our women, you are killing the elderly, you are burning their houses, raping children, and you're calling us criminals. And somebody will come and stand and tell you, this is December, I am conferencing with the Inspector General of Police to make sure that IPOB doesn't exist in Imo, and then the Fulanis will take over. This is your son. This is your father. This is somebody that says he has come, though nominated, not elected. He was appointed. The Fulanis nominated him. Who are we going to nominate? That saboteur. Uzodima. He is our man. Go. And guess what? He's proud that he has finished Imo boys with his cabinet. The cabinet are also as guilty as him. And then they will fill mortuaries with the bodies of our youth. And then they will be proud to tell you to come and claim your bodies. I've never seen anything like it. Ishielu massacre, the same Biafrans. Emene massacre, the worst, one of the worst massacres, Obibo massacre. Obibo massacre. In the present time, somebody who claims to be a governor engaged and embarked on the killing of a whole area, community of Obibo, and denying himself as an Igbo. And most of us are Christians. We go to church and pray and we quote the Bible. And the Muslims adopt their own, say if a hand sins, cut it off. These people sinned against us, we should cut them off and be safe. Let them go their own way. You cannot stay where somebody's killing you, still put your head in there talking about one Nigeria. Obibo massacre. No international organization came and covered that massacre. Thousands were killed. This is the mind of an Igbo person. As they are killing their children. I don't know if that's why God cursed us. Maybe it's punishment. I keep repeating it. Maybe it's punishment from God. That we cannot. You remember the Tower of Babel? I think we are related to them. So if you tell somebody this is happening, they are talking about somebody embezzling money. They are telling you that the Fulanis are in your compound. You are talking about who is selling who without facts. They are telling you that Fulanis are in your compound. You are saying who should be the leader. Our leader is there. Even if he is not there, there is an institution taking place. Oh, they are not doing enough. Oh, they are not saying what they are supposed to say. What are they supposed to say? That which the body decides to say is what they say. You will not take, you can raise your idea. There is a forum where you can pass your suggestion. They will take a look into it. But you don't come and try to push down that structure that has been put in there. If you push it down, then who are you going to tell to take it up? Who are those people? They are unknown. You don't know where they come from. You don't know who sent them. That which you have, which has been, he made a statement, and that statement shows he's a saboteur. You take things out of context. Sniff it. Just a soundbite. You exaggerate it. You come to one corner to expand it, to mean that this and that is taking place. And these are agents that have been paid to attack and ensure that IPOB doesn't exist. Because they stand for Biafrans. They stand for Oduduwas. They stand for the Middle Belt. They have opened the eyes of the people who are in the dark. Izombe massacre. Who are they killing? Biafrans. Can somebody experience all these things as they're still talking about one Nigeria? Mbowa massacre, Uzowani massacre, the notorious Afaruku war. The notorious Afaruku war. You came after MAZI Nnamdi, who has a court case. And he said he's coming. You remember how the army got there? No, we are going to arrest him. How are you going to arrest somebody that is in his house, saying that he has a court appearance and he is coming? And he will come with his people and you say you're going to arrest him. That word alone, you are going to arrest him. Arrest somebody that has a court case. Most of you have forgotten all about it. And he said, then they tried to say, oh, he's going to run away. For the fact that he's going to run away, we are going to arrest him. Are you police that will arrest? You have the police. Why the army? Then you had the skirmishes of army coming through the community. You had Eneche talking, oh, the chaps were throwing stones as the army was practicing. Since then, have you seen? Anyway, they have perfected their operations. These operations conducted with Biafrans in their midst. Nobody is saying you can't continue doing this, but let it be that you are doing that to the Fulanis. They will shoot you. They will be conscious enough to say, why are you killing my people and you're giving me arms and you're giving me order to go and kill my people? They will turn the gun on you. They are not Biafrans. No. They are so loyal to the Fulanis that give them that 45,000 naira. They will kill. They say, oh, we are coming to arrest MAZI Nnamdi. What happened? The following day, it was a war with tanks, shooting. 28 people plus killed. Because 28 were those in the compound. But those in the borrow pit, those whose bodies were found in the forest, doused with acid. Did you count them? That is unheard of. Did the British Commonwealth Secretary, whoever his or her name is, come to investigate? No. But you are a Commonwealth, and crime is being committed against your Commonwealth community. You are not investigating. Who is the sponsor? Britain. Isi Alangwa massacre, Headbridge massacre, all massacres. Is still going on. Now, not massacring, they are bombing. They are bombing. And we tend not to understand. Who is talking about these things? Are we talking about them? When it was happening in the Middle Belt, we were looking. And it's only Radio Biafra that was raising the awareness. All the Nigerian radio stations controlled by the Fulanis, they are not talking. And you have this will be British journalists not even reporting it. They have been groomed and sent back to their fatherland to betray them. Massacre. Nobody is talking about it. Only in Biafra land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 plus. It's where Biafrans our youth, our villages, comprising the aged, were mowed down in their own community, and you have the guts to stand up and tell me one Nigeria. You had Dr. Koyaripo. You had him. Then you have Onyema. Whenever the Fulanis are committing a crime, they will send him. He will stand and preach. And all those elites in international arena, that can take the advantage and raise the awareness of the crime being committed in their own region. They are not talking. They are not raising the awareness. They have the opportunity to do it. They are not doing it. They will not do it because they are not going to risk their glorious position for your sake. And at the end, they will come back to settle with the Fulanis. And they will be rubbish. Always come to an end. You're a billionaire, yes. You're a billionaire as long as you're breathing. When that oxygen is shut off by nature, we don't learn. And let us say that we are talking about the region, African continent. Have we done anything to help any other African country? No. We are people like that are in disarray. We have no focus. We cannot call a spade a spade. You heard Aliyu yesterday. I played that thing so that people will understand what we are dealing with and who we are dealing with. The painful aspect of it is that we are born to be slaves. That is my conclusion. I'm sorry to put it that way. We were put in this part of the world to be slaves, and maybe a punishment. We tend to be intelligent, but cannot make good use of it. Anybody that springs up from us to tell us the direct way, the correct way, the sensible way is mowed down. Our leader Nnamdi Kanu today is in the hands of the Fulanis, and they call it quote-unquote federal government. Which federal government? Which Nigerian government? Who is your president? I may ask you, who is your president? We always say Buhari. We always say Buhari. And I may ask you, You can bleed as much as you want to. You can die as much as you want to. That is your problem. Anybody who sees records in 2017 we decided to be foolish. It is our own making. The same system where in the 60s it is only us that are going for the peace talk, and at the end nothing comes. You see, it is very, very disappointing. Very, very disappointing. You had Aliyu calling Jonathan a terrorist. It is the same certain governors that say something and the Fulanis attack them. And you talk about bandits. The people committing the atrocities, they come up in the open and commit their crime. They come and commit their crime. The same people extracting your resources, stealing them, they are the ones exiting your land. They take the resources and they let your banks fail. Britain's top banks are pulling out of Africa and casting doubt on economic growth, prospects of a continent that has been ridden of violence. They inside the violence, they exit, and then you come and pay. And the one that actually got my attention, for all these people that know, for all these people that say all that they want to say, I'm asking you, what is your aim? What is your aim? We are waiting for the Buhari regime to do the unthinkable. Then I'm asking you, when are you going to wake up? When are you going to wake up? Our leader is still there being tortured. And they released his medical report. And the people that are supposed to ask questions why he is being held, they asking. They are not asking. They are busy. They are busy. They are busy doing what? Nothing. They don't care. Those that are supposed to talk about our leader MAZI Nnamdi, they are not talking. Then that brings me to the question, what does being a British citizen mean? You're talking about Buhari meeting this and that. Which Buhari? Which Buhari? I just want to know. To put this together, I want people to ask questions. Who are we looking at? In the family structure, the wife is not with the husband. Are they divorced? The wife has no contact with the husband. They don't live together. The children are all gone quiet. This is a president of a country that is alive, and nobody's talking. And you have Britain doing the whole gimmick game, and we are buying it. Commonwealth, Commonwealth, Commonwealth. I just want you to see the link. Put the link together. You are being ruled by Britain. And the worst enemies of Britain are Biafrans. They did it during the war. They showed it during the war. And they are showing it again. And now the latest is the rendition committed on our leader MAZI Nnamdi, a British citizen. Britain is not talking. Britain is not talking. And then where are our people? They are nowhere to be seen. They are quiet. Not only are they quiet, they are so confused. Our leader told us the truth. The world has seen the truth.
The MP, Harriet Harman, has she not been here to discuss anything? No, she hasn't. She hasn't said a word. Her own constituents have written to her. She doesn't say anything. So what is going on? What is going on? Why has nobody from the Foreign Commonwealth Office mentioned MAZI Nnamdi? How can you have a British citizen travelling on a British passport kidnapped in Kenya on June the 19th? He was tortured for 8 days before being extraordinary rendition back to Nigeria. Why was he extraordinary rendition back to Nigeria when he's a British citizen? Has nobody behind these windows asked that question? How can you all remain silent? How can you all pretend that you can't see anything going on? It's all over social media. Catriona Lamb, the High Commissioner for the UK in Abuja, has done nothing. She gets tagged in every single tweet that tweets about MAZI Nnamdi and extraordinary rendition. She doesn't reply to anybody. You ask a question, she blocks you. Is that really someone in her position? Is that really something she could be doing? She's done nothing at all. She's a representative of the UK in Nigeria. She represents British citizens in Nigeria. Why is she not representing MAZI Nnamdi? Why is the total silence? You've got another protest next to us here, a lady called Nazarene. Nobody's helping her either. She's a British citizen. What is going on in this country? Biafran war. It wasn't a war. It was a genocide. And the UK was complicit in genocide. The UK is complicit in genocide now, today. It's happening again. Yet why do we not hear about it? You go 20 yards away, the BBC cameras are there, the ITV cameras are there. Why does the BBC and ITV not cover Biafra? If what was going on in Nigeria was happening in any other Commonwealth country, it would be all over our news. So why is it not reported? It's not reported because the British government has still looted all the resources in Nigeria. Biafra on its own would be a world leader in any way you can think of, one of the richest countries on earth, but the UK can't let that happen. Because if the UK lets that happen, it has to start paying for the resources, of which all the oil that it gets now is given free. How can you put oil above thousands and thousands of people's lives, slaughtered on a daily basis? Tatiana Mann, who works for this office, is fully aware of it. What's her response? Her response is to go on Twitter and start dancing with the Fulani terrorists who are committing these atrocities. How is that right? Ask yourself a question. How can we stay silent when this is happening? You can turn a blind eye. You can remain silent. You can do nothing at all. But don't ever turn around and say you didn't know what was going on, because you know exactly what's going on and you're doing nothing about it. It is absolutely shameful. Boris Johnson, what's he doing? He's doing nothing. Buhari is dead. Buhari died in London in February 2017. That's right. He died in London in 2017. So why do you still put this charade out that Buhari's coming to London? Buhari's coming for medical treatment. The man died in 2017. Yes. And when that comes out, seriously, the UK will look the biggest fools on earth. The death certificate's there. It's all written. That's right. There's proof he died in London. He's buried in Saudi Arabia. And yet you keep that quiet as well. How can you keep quiet that a president of a country died 4 years ago and you're still portraying him coming here for hospital treatment? Is that not a farce? Cover-up. It's a total cover-up. A total corrupt cover-up by a totally corrupt government. But when Biafra comes, then we will see who laughs. Because it won't be the UK. All hail Biafra! All hail Biafra!
The truth is bitter. The truth is bitter. That is why they don't want to accept the truth. We that are the oppressed, what are we doing to help ourselves? We know the truth. We know what is happening to us. Rather, we will use our billions, pay foreign government, bribe them to bring MAZI Kanu back so that he will be tried. Then he will have the opportunity to run for the office of president for one Nigeria. Which one is left? This is the only country on earth that its citizens are being massacred, and those massacred are the ones fighting to be won. It beats my imagination. It's beyond logic. Beyond logic. We are born to be slaves. The women will be on the air tomorrow, and Sunday is narrating the happen. We are born to be slaves, and we are slaves, and we continue to be slaves, because when people make moves to stop us from being slaves, we rendition them. We kill them. We import the army, Fulani army, to come and kill them. And somebody will sit there and talk like he's talking to his houseboys. We are born to be slaves. We'll continue on this. And we'll talk about the slavery. I don't see why you cannot run, why you cannot walk away, why you cannot do things to be safe and protect your children. Rather, you'll be in foreign land, basking and enjoying their sweat, the sacrifice they made to live free. Why not make yours so that you can enjoy it, your children can enjoy it? The call number is +1 484 767 0848. +1 484 767 0848. That is the call number. Live broadcast from Radio Biafra US. It is painful and very regrettable. You must fight for your freedom. I have not seen any country that is free that God. US fought for their own freedom from the British. They did. They did. Britain did not just come and hand them over their freedom. They fought for it. Caller, your name and where you're calling from?
It's me, evangelist man, known as Agetimus or Hangonam of Lubapala. My topic today is what kind of zoo country is? That's my topic. What kind of zoo country is this? Thank God for Nnamdi Kanu, except him, we are finished. Thank God for Nnamdi Kanu, except him, we are all finished. It shall not be well with British government. It shall not be well with British government. Now listen carefully, everybody. What I'm talking about is Kenya government, British government, and Nigeria's government. The whole world are watching you. I mean, all your tricks and acting, idiots. The whole world are watching you. Thank God for death. He creates. He's the human killer. I thank you, God, for blind you create. He's the human punisher. I thank you, God, for the sick you create. He's the human punisher. Before God and man, the kinds of foolish, selfish character I've seen in Nigeria's country is incredible. So sometimes I keep on asking myself, is it inheritance or self-formed behavior? Very unbelievable. British create biggest evil into Nigeria. British create biggest evil into Nigeria. Listen, there was a day I went to one church. Before the church dismissed, we paid offering 7 times. Even nowadays, too, traditional doctors are fake. Can you imagine Nigerian selfish character? Now listen very well. Dupas, listen very well. I said before, say nowadays traditional doctors are fake and dupas. Can you imagine Nigerian selfish characters? Now listen very well. I repeat, a man told me he has acre lands everywhere for his own grandchildren. Then I shocked. Okay, listen. An Oboni shell worker told me this. Told me that for I to enter Oboni was self-interest like him. Okay. The whole European condemned expire aeroplane cars shoes, bricks, clothes, sheep, war weapons are inside this Nigerian Jew country. Fulanis are using condemned weapons and terrorizing unarmed civilians. Every Nigerian ruler is rich. They all ruling for their own pocket self-interest. Workers, the same. Traders, the same. To Biafra, this country is a satanic country. Nigeria is a satanic country. The world's foolish idiot in this world is a selfish person. Biafra. God forbid, I and my family can't be that at all. The world's foolish idiot in this world is a selfish person. I and my family can't be that at all. We can't be selfish people. Selfish in the Jew church, all corners.
Thank you.
That's why they open church everywhere.
Thank you.
I'm coming. A selfish person doesn't help anybody, and that's you, Nigeria country can never be good at all. Two, a selfish person always grabs another person's property. British are selfish people, and that's why they hate Biafrans. A selfish person is an opposer. That's what people say. My last, a selfish person is an evildoer. That's British and they are UK. British, we cause third world war, it doesn't take. Nothing concerns a selfish person and heaven. Thank you, man. God bless.
God bless you. Thank you. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Hello, MAZI ALOZIE. Good afternoon.
Good morning from here. Welcome. Go ahead.
I'm Chinedu. I'm calling from Aba, Oyo State.
Welcome.
MAZI ALOZIE. You see, all these things, to me, I'm seeing all these things as waste of time. You see, yeah, it's like we are all serious, and I'm just telling you the fact. You see, please, you know, you people are there in abroad. We are here in Biafra land, and we that is here, we know what is happening here. I hope you are getting me.
I'm listening.
Unless we tell you people what is happening here, even sometimes we don't have access to cover what is happening here. You see, these people, they are killing us every basis. And please, I beg you, to me, if sometimes it's not what I will say here on earth. If possible, I beg you to call me privately. Then I will tell you some certain things that goes on here in Biafra, which you people doesn't know. And we people need to look into this. You see, some of our brothers, they are using this opportunity to get themselves rich.
Okay.
Some of them are riding cheap.
Stop right there. Stop right there.
Yes.
Stop right there.
Very good. Very good. I would like you to call me privately, please.
Stop right there. Don't go anywhere. Stop right there and don't go anywhere.
Okay.
Did you listen? Did you listen to what I said about our people? Did you hear it? Did you hear what I said?
Okay.
Did you hear what I said?
Yes.
And I'm telling you what we know about our people. That we are responsible for what is happening to us, and you are telling me that we are not serious. We are here talking about our leader, that people at home handed over to the Fulanis. You are telling me that we don't know what is going on. We are telling you the atrocities they committed on us. I read the massacres. You said we don't know we know what is going on. We are telling you people that, look, we are not helping out ourselves. We are selling ourselves, and I just said, we are born to be slaves. Did you hear me say that? Why did I say it? Because when we are under slavery, instead of coming out, we are buying ourselves out. We are selling ourselves. And people here are telling you, people here are contributing money. People here are telling you, wake up, don't vote, don't do this. Work your way out of slavery. We don't do it. And you're still saying we don't understand. What is it we do? Just because we're here does not mean that we don't. It is because we are here that is the reason we are telling the world this is what is happening. And it is you people that are there will come after those that are putting you down, that are using you, that are using your little pennies, that are extorting you on the road, buying jeep. Why don't you confront them? You expect us to come here and confront them? We must think properly.
Okay, but
go ahead.
Okay, I'm sorry for that. Please. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry for that. Please, I need private talk. Please. That one by the side. You see, all these Britain companies, all these foreign companies that is here in the zoo. Well, we need to start from them. We need to destroy all their foreign companies here.
Don't worry.
Let them know that we are serious.
Don't worry about that. I will, after broadcast, give me a call. Then I'll tell you some stuff, or hear from you. But right now, let me get other callers. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Yes, that I was hear me, sir.
Mazi, go ahead.
Okay, sir. Then I was let me keep my phone. I will move. Then I was that last caller that said that we are not serious. Then I was don't too much blame him. He is not much ignorant. Then I was but we are serious. I understood. Then I was imagine a race that is under oath by the name of the creator of the heaven and earth. We abandoned our God and start worshiping all the foreign gods. Look at where we are. That's why we are being killed. Up to this moment, to gather and send our leaders to come and save us by the name of Nnamdi Kanu, and we are here. The whole world, all these governors in our land, look at how they are. That are they saw these governors, all these dangerous leaders. Biafrans all over the world. If anything happens to our leader, MAZI Nnamdi Kanu, from today, that will only the 19th of November 2021. If anything happens to our leader, MAZI Nnamdi Kanu, the hands of Fulani, every nation on this planet Earth will be totally scattered. No human being will it. It is not a threat, it is a promise.
How are you going to do that? How are you going to do that?
The God of heaven and earth descend on us to come and save us. What did our leader do?
Thank you. Thank you.
People don't know what's coming to us.
Thank you.
The people say that I'm not for nothing. Why don't they not pray for nothing? If I have a lot of things to talk, I better by now. But you go care about it. I will never say. I'm telling you, it's a platform. It's a revelation. Get this picked up, master.
Thank you, Mazi. We say things out of context. At least we should be matured by now to know exactly what we are saying, who we are addressing. If anything happens to our leader, it's a very broad statement, and I think we should talk less and do more. For those speaking out of anger, we must be matured, honestly. I still think contemplating of reducing the callings. Most of you are calling out of good faith, but the reason of letting you call in is for people to actually weigh the situation and make reasonable contribution. That is why we have this. We have a problem. We have a very big issue, and it is through this radio that we inform you what is happening, because Nigerian radio stations will never tell you what is happening. They will never tell you what is happening in your backyard. They will kill a lot of people, they will not report it. Even Biafra radio stations in Biafra land or Denibanko, they will not report the killings in their own vicinity. They will not report it. And I think making you aware, learning about what is happening to you, will embolden you to say, okay, what do we do? These people from overseas are telling us what is happening, things that we don't know. How are we going about it? You let these people steal your money. You let these people convince you. You let these people bribe you with the 1,000 naira to come and vote for them, and you vote for them, and then you come back and call MAZI ALOZIE. And you vote to them, you're still in the same predicament you've been all your life. We don't come here to say what we want to do and what we don't do. That is exclusive to those in authority. They know what they are doing. And they can't come here and tell you we are going to war tomorrow. They can't tell you we are going to kill a mountain tomorrow. They're not going to do that. We are a little bit more sophisticated than that. So let people, that bogus statement, if this, we don't want anything to happen to our leader, and we must work towards that. Okay? So I'm just directing you as to watch the way you word things. It's not anything else. Caller, your name and where you coming from?
Yes, Dr. MAZI ALOZIE.
Welcome.
Thank you, MAZI. May Elohim May we continue to strengthen you for this good work you are doing. And our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, may Elohim continue to strengthen him, give him good health. There is nothing the enemies of Biafra will do to him. They will all see their grave. All of them that is ganging up to see the son of people, they will all see their grave. MAZI ALOZIE, I thank you very so much. My name is Michael Israel, and I'm calling you from the Holy Land of Biafra. MAZI, you know, one thing that I love you is that you know how to analyze, you know how to put some issues, you know, in a very good way. So you're a very good analyzer. You have that. Because our people, some of our people, they need to understand some certain things. Because the reason why we are still in this mess, the reason why we will still remain in this slavery, the way we are saying or what we are analyzing right now, is how we are reasoning, our brain capacity. MAZI, you know that there is something that we used to say in our land, in Biafra language. It says that passing sense, abro passing sis. Passing sense, abro passing sis. You that have the certificate, should I say, maybe someone who don't have certificate, it may not be the same brain quality. Because someone that don't have certificate may beat you that has certificate, show you that is not by certificate, is by the brain. And why Nnamdi can't have this brain? That is why the darkness, they are ganging up to destroy the son of Elohim. But let me tell them, they cannot harm the son of Elohim. We know that. Britain, you can't do anything to Nnamdi Kanu. I know. We know that you know. You can't do anything to him. And MAZI, like one of our brother that just speak last night, he said that you people in NOV 18TH, I don't know what is happening. Before I drop, let me tell him this. Let me make it to understand it's not by anger or by anything. If you people right there don't know what is happening, this clip that you just played for us, I just want you to get this. This clip that you just played right now, you see the one that played that clip of that British citizen that is speaking, that is saying the good thing like a reasonable human being. You see the one speaking, that scholar. You see the one that played that clip that you just played for us right now. That is the question I want to ask him. For him to know that you people know what is happening, more than even those that is here. I want him to get it very clear. Thank you, MAZI ALOZIE, for the good work. May Elohim guide you. Thank you, MAZI. Thank you.
Thank you. The call number is +1 484 767 0848 +1 484 767 0848. It's been an ongoing issue where we have to let our people know the situation of things. And when we do that, they should take full advantage of it and make the best out of it. So that is the way I see it. Caller, your name and where you're calling from. Caller, your name and where you're calling from.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning and welcome.
Good morning, my brothers and sisters. I salute everybody. There's this sister of ours that was born in Zimbabwe, and I don't know how to well, but I think she works for the United Kingdom. And she was invited to a school in South Africa to address the students that were graduating that year. So her topic of what she spoke about was to make Africa great again. How how when you meet another person from another country that is not from Africa, the first thing they will tell you is that you're corrupt. But then this lady analyzed how when you take off from South Africa and you go through Congo and all those French-speaking countries, you will see 777 big places in the middle of forest, but they have their landing, their helicopter, they are looting the resources of Africa. And how France gave independence to these French-speaking countries, but yet they use French money. France prints their money. They give the French central bank 100%. They deposit 100% of their money from all these French-speaking countries. And then, after giving the statement of that country, France would approve 20% loan from the 100% that they give them. They give them loan 20%, and then they control, and then they have the first refusal. All the oil companies, the French companies will have to be the first to say we don't want it and we do want it. And when they say they don't want it, and then you go to another country, they can still stop them from going to another country. So when I heard all of that, how our freedom is in our hands, how UK will never leave us alone, it is us that will be able to save ourselves. Then I went into research to find out how many coups have happened in the past 10 years in Africa. MAZI ALOZIE, we have 12 of them. If you want to support your country, they will arrest you or they will plant a coup, they will assassinate the person. I think it's like 26 assassinations since the independence came. But it was very interesting that all of this and what they are doing in our land, taking their vessels, they go to Onet 3 times a week and they are just taking our oil for free. We don't have roads to go to all these places, and then the killing of our young men. The new one now is the police people are jumping into people's property in the night, and then they carry POS. If you give them 100,000, they will leave you. If you don't give them 100,000, they will take you to a police or take you to a police station or something. It's really so for us to think that any nation in some way would help us is going to be alive, because if this colonization will continue, they'll find a way to continue. So it is us to stand up and say enough. Our grandparents went into slavery, our parents did, we are to allow our children to go into the same. This is unacceptable. So that's all I have to contribute to contribute.
Thank you very much. That is colonization. It's not over. It's still there. They are controlling it with our help. Caller, your name and where you're calling from. Good morning from here.
Thank you, my brother. God bless you. I am hygienist. I come from my location. Thank you for picking my call. I greet every Biafran, wherever you are. Good afternoon. good evening, good morning, depending on your time zone. Thank you, wherever you are, every Biafran who is seriously in this struggle, making sure that we restore the sovereignty of our motherland and fatherland, Biafra. Thank you, Mazi, Lord, His Excellency, Nnamdi Kanu, for your effort to make sure that your people are the better. I believe that by the grace of people in Kadama, your desire must be achieved. Bravo to you. May God continue to embolden you, empower you, strengthen you wherever you are. In that dungeon, the essence dungeon, that you are kept incommunicado against your wish and against the wishes of millions of Biafrans who are scattered everywhere on earth. But by the grace of God, time will tell. But yesterday, I nearly lost my sleep. Having listened to the local news here in the zoo, and they talked about my leader, Lord, Excellency, Sir Nnamdi Kanu, being in a situation that is too bad. When I heard her at 6 p.m. yesterday, throughout the night, I would have lost my sleep. Why have they decided to treat us like this? Why is Britain so comfortable in this inhuman treatment, degrading every maltreatment meted on us since years ago, from 1960s? Why did they even try to put us in this contraption in 1914, saying that we are being protected? Did we tell them that we are not safe, that we result, that they want to get us protected? It's unfortunate. Why are we in this protectorate, British protectorate? And we are, in fact, it's unfortunate. I wonder. I pray that people will come to our rescue at this time. Look at the analysis we made. Everywhere, dead bodies, killings. Oh, I wonder. Well, can we tell? Look at that Bruce in America who burnt himself in America even before the UN office for the injustice committed against our children during the war, where they were stabbed to death. Yeah, people are not seeing what is happening. All these killings, nobody could come to our rescue. But I still believe we have our supreme God who is there to do the need at the appointed time. Mazalele, thank you. We are marching to Biafra, and Biafra we must get. No restructuring, no evil process in 2023. What you are looking for is Biafra. No more, no less. And Biafra we must get. Thank you for picking my call. Chukwu Kama bless you. Chukwu Kama will bless you as well. Thank you.
Bless you too. Thank you very much. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
MAZI Dr. Alozie. I greet you, sir. Good afternoon to you.
Welcome.
Thank you so much. Greetings to you, my beloved brothers and sisters, Biafrans and lovers of freedom all over the world. The blessing of our Heavenly Father, Chukwu Abiyama. We will continue to be with every one of you for standing on the side of the truth. My name is Sugo. I'm calling from my location. Mazi, you see what I really want to say on this? Yes. A lot of injustice, killings of our brothers and sisters for so many decades of years, past and the present. There are some people who are benefiting from it. And Britain, let me say, Britain government is the people, one of the people that is benefiting. But we, the Biafrans, residing in different corners of this planet Earth, we need to tell ourselves the truth. We need to call a spade a spade. The leader of indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, is suffering today because of you and I. And you know this. We need to be silent. The answer is no. Because this is exactly what these people want. Let me say this. A Fulani man was exchanging words with our brother. When I say our brother, don't know him, an Igbo man. We are throwing words to each other and exchange of words. You know what Fulani told that Igbo person? He said, two people are not get sense. So the reason why when we say, if you not talk something, we are not going to do it. Now because you know they chop a pig, and I not come get my day. You waiting to do your brother. Is it not a shame for a Fulani man in our land here to use what they are doing to our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, to tell you what? To talk to you. It's a joke, they are joking. But he told that word, I am watching that Fulani man, and when he was saying that, I can really tell you, even the person that he gave that word can never see the pain of that word that man told him. Because he doesn't value what the indigenous people of Biafra is doing. He doesn't like it, by the way, because that's when you love what our leader is doing. That is when you will show care. That is when you will show interest of what they are doing. I want to tell you, our people, Biafrans, not only Igbo people, that is behaving as if that this fight of salvation that Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for you, that is doing you bad. This generation that you see today, we glorify people because a lot of people in this generation, they hearken to the voice of this salvation of our time, and they recognize it. But for those of you that is fighting this man, for those of you that is failing to recognize that this man is a Messiah, and you are hearing my voice and you think it is a joke, I want to tell you that destruction is what you are calling. And this golden opportunity, you can never see it. Even in 200 years to come, they normally appear in decades. People like Nnamdi Kanu appear when God decides that this one will come to show the world that I am still in existence. Our leader is in the DSS of his suffering in daily basis just because of you that is listening to my voice. You that call yourself an Biafran, an Igbo man or a German, that you are denying your identity. And you will be going to radio station, one radio to another, telling people that yes, the reason why the presenter will ask you a very genuine question that you're supposed to give a direct answer. You call yourself an intelligent person. They will ask you, is it right for Nnamdi Kanu to remain in detention under the SS office or post-study till this time? Is it right? Instead of you to say no, you tell them that the reason why DSS, it is right. But the reason why DSS is holding Nnamdi Kanu, they don't want story. They will make sure that he is secure. Don't you see that man is suffering over there? If you say it is right for our leader to be detained because of you that is talking nonsense, why can't you as a person dedicate yourself for this devotion of salvation work? Come out, condemn the evil that the Zoo government is doing to the masses, because the masses is the people that Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for. Nnamdi Kanu is not fighting for his pocket. That is the reason why he refused to betray this struggle for so many years. A huge amount of money has been given to him and he rejected it. And some of you are still talking nonsense against him. Some of you are still talking something that you are not supposed to talk. You are supporting evil and you think that you will be free when evil will visit you. I want to make it clear. Anyone that is saying that what the Zoo government is doing to our leader, the way that they are coming to arrest our people, innocent people in daily basis, they continue to visit our house in the night and arrest innocent people just because they demand for freedom, and you are supporting them, and you think you have sense. You don't have any sense. You are mistaken because you are bringing destruction to your generation. And I want to make it clear that every one of you that refuse to recognize this wonderful work of this man, I want to make it clear once more that if you continue to support these evil ones and anything happen to our life, you are going to be the one to suffer it. Because this people that is using you, they will leave you and run away. You will not be called to go to the station to defend the Zoo government any longer. The masses knows the truth. That's the reason why the masses are angry to anyone that is supporting Nigerian government for what they are doing to our leader. But some of you are claiming to be intellectuals. Some of you are claiming to be wise. When they ask you a simple question, instead of you to say the truth, you will be running up and down to defend what you are not supposed to defend. It is very, very wrong. The Zoo companies in our land, the Zoo like Britain and others that is doing business in our land,
they remain the reason why their business is still going on. That is the reason why they continue to do what they are doing to us. They continue to march on us. Despite that they are succeeding from what is the resources that comes from our land. They continue to do what they want to do because we allow them to continue to thread in our lives. I want to make it clear. Biafrans should stand up. This is the state of this group. This is the indigenous people of Biafra. This is the only group that the Almighty God raised for this particular generation, for them to fight for your freedom. Don't start attacking them. Stop attacking land. It will not help you. Mazi, the blessing of Chukwu Abiyama will continue to be the strength of every one of you for the wonderful work that all of you are doing. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. God bless you. If you call before, give other people a chance to call. If you make your point and are correct, give other people a chance to call. Caller, your name and where you're calling from. Please turn down your radio. Caller, turn down your radio.
Yeah, Dr. Amos. Good evening.
Welcome.
I am Ajulichukwu Ejike by name. It's something of irony that at this present time, Elibam youth, the youth in Elibam are writing lists to give to companies in their land. List of cow and groundnut oil and rice that they will eat in this Xmas. Only stomach. When people are coming from 1,000 miles away to take what is in your land and kill you, the only thing the youth can send is to give them cow, rice, beans and groundnut oil and tomato that they will use to celebrate Xmas. When they eat, they forget their future. Can we imagine the kind of element, the kind of youth we have? People are dying, and all somebody can write in this time is for company, oil company and other company to give them not oil, to eat in this Xmas. Yesterday, I was listening to our veteran yesterday, where they were lecturing us, talking a lot of things that happened in the war. As MAZI ALOZIE said, we are the ones that are killing ourselves. British will not come from 30 miles away, come to our land, start killing us. Fulani cannot come from there, start killing us. We are the ones that are doing ourselves. When you sleep, ask yourself question. Ask yourself question. Can you resist? Can you change your mind and use belt and tie your stomach? And believe that if you didn't eat today, you suffer for today, you will eat tomorrow. That tomorrow will be the harvest day. Because there is time for you to plant. There is time for you to cultivate. For everything. Now it's time to seal up your mouth. Now it's time for war. Now it's time to use your brain. Yesterday they were talking about Akoluche. Yesterday. That the war we are fighting is not only gun and bullets. That we will fight Awuche. He called it Awuche. I started thinking about that Awuche yesterday. And which I came out and know, yes, the Awuche is one of the most important war that we have to fight. That of Awuche. Not to talk anyhow. When you come, you swallow some things in your stomach. Let some things release some strength in your stomach. When you see those that are castigating what we are doing, don't promote them. Don't go to their wall. Don't comment to them. They only need your comment. When you comment them, comment in their comment section, you are promoting them. So you don't need to do that. All you need to do is to do what? To block them and go out from them. That is all you need to do. Sohon banza, sohon chinene, sohon kafre, sohon amana, ya resu Yaresu Antoneshi and Saudi Arabia since 2017. Someone Banza Buhari Yaresu, someone Daura, someone Banza, someone Wofi Yaresu. Buhari is dead since 2017. Till today, only the president is celebrating birthday. Where is Aisha Buhari? Aisha Buhari is nowhere to be found. Where is Yusufu? All of you are making noise. Yusufu is the richest youth in the whole world. Ask me, what have that boy worked? That boy has never worked anything to earn salary for one day, but he is the richest. The son of Malami is second to the richest. All of you are there. The son of Ibrahim Mangu is one of the richest. All of us, we are here talking. They are there taking what belongs to us, and what you will do, they give you peanut. You can only write to give you cow. Are you not mad? Are you not mad? They kept almost 30 youths in the whole world today. The Fulani will give you almost 20 something. And we are here talking. We are here talking because of a small shop of cosmetics we have. We are talking something that will bring generation to generation to mankind and what they will live for their future. So their potential will be out on this earth. And we are talking about cow. We are talking about to get pipeline. The carbon dioxide are killing our people. The life of our people is not up to 60 years now. But then in the north, there's nothing like carbon dioxide. And they are the owners of these oil wells. They are the owners of the resources in our land. And when we talk, when the IPOB talk, you will come out to challenge the IPOB. Who did this to you? We start this sanitation in our house. Without doubt, we go nowhere. God bless you, Dr. Alozie. God bless you.
I'm speechless. Thank you very much. Caller, your name and where are you calling from?
Good afternoon, this is from London. I think we must look at ourselves. Now, we Igbo people, to be honest, I think we have a problem. You know, we have really, really big problem. You know, God forbid I will never have looked at other ethnic groups in my life. No one I will ever want to be, associated with like Igbo, my I think she's in Middlesbrough. You see? Let's say these two people now, who can talk to Boris Johnson? Why can't these two people come out and say, Biafrans, call this lady and say, Biafran living in UK, please join us. We are joining you to go and demonstrate in the face of Whitehall. Yeah? They are sitting down in UK enjoying people's wealth. They ignore where they come from. They ignore. Do you know Chukwumana? He nearly be Prime Minister of UK. He nearly. I know what happened. They push him out, but he nearly to be the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, and yet he can't even come out and support his people. Okay, look at all the Igbo people that have hold important position, both in African Union, both in United Nations. What have these people ever achieved one day? Never. Another thing, two things I have to say, please. Restrict the way people talk. You can't say, oh, if anything happened to Nnamdi Kanu, something happened to him. He's in prison. It's something that happened to him. Why are you saying if? If what? If what? Something happened to him. He is in the prison. Why are you saying if something happened to him? Or you want him dead before you know something happened? Stop this comment. With the population of us going to church, with the population of us going to church, if we say now, the Catholic Bishop of Biafra land, Anglican Bishop of Biafra land, and say, okay, Pope, we have waited you to speak for our children's behalf. These are people we are talking to every day in the church, and they are being killed. Because of that, we can no longer go to church. Did you think that the Pope and Archbishop Webby will not speak on our behalf? They will do, because the tools of religion is a powerful tools they use to suppress black people, and Biafrans are victims of it. That's all I want to say today. Thank you very much, MAZI ALOZIE.
Thank you very much, Ogugwa. That's what I mean by think before you talk. Still, people have not concentrated on the matter, the massacres, the massacring of Biafrans, the way we behave, the way we look at issues out of point. You just don't pick up the phone because, like I said, sometimes I want to restrict the way people call it. But if you call, makes sense. Makes sense. Call out your name and where you're calling from. Good morning from here.
Ordinary days, we sit at home 3 weeks. Able when you're going to be here in Kaha, they will or say if you people talk something, you will not obey it, you will not do it. Maja me zebe hawya una choro sio sit at home. Gana gene ka you do I see about Maja no be demu na ku biko no kane no meeting. We can no sit at home can no una na biko. Ona go uta ko amon.
If you're wondering, I know I can sense something, so that's why I let him go. So we have policymakers. They make the policies. We abide by the policies. We have an issue, and the caller told us about people requesting for cows and rice and granite oil. Despite the fact that we are telling them that there's trouble, they are telling you something else. That is our sense. That is how we reason. Call out your name and where you're calling from.
Mazi, good afternoon from here.
Good morning.
Thank you very much, my good brother MAZI ALOZIE. I thank you for your good job. And I appreciate our leader and Biafra worldwide. Mazi, it's your brother of the two calling from UK. Mazi, there is something you said that caught my attention that I wanted me to call. I think it's time all our presenters will start doing it. If somebody call you, makes sense. Because sometimes some of the things our people said as well. Sometimes when I listen, I just drop what I'm doing. Say, do we actually believe that? Does it mean that our leader, all what he was preaching, is what falling inside water or something? I don't know. I don't understand. Because I don't normally call names when I come here, but like as you said, when you call, make sense of what you are saying in this radio, because the whole world is listening. Not only Biafrans, the whole world is listening to this radio. Because even on my way going home, I share this our community radio to people as well. They listen. Because what I'm saying this, you need to, our brother from tune this
what you are saying down a little. I've said it before and I'm going to say it again. It's nothing personal, but it's what is affecting us. Because what is going on now is what is going on in social media now. Mazi, you can get me with this when I was calling, I asked our people, leave social media. But you know that these people can camera, they know more than DOS and they know more than Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Since you know more than Mazi Nnamdi Kanu all this while, where were you before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come out? Where were you? Our baristas went to see our leader. He made a comment on social media. You have never hear from our DOS. You never hear from them. And then some people come out in social media, in Facebook, start cursing backstage. So start cursing DOS. Who do this thing to us? What you are doing in social media, that thing you are posting because you have data to post and say all this rubbish. Do you know that what you are doing is exactly what Fulani wants you to be doing, so that we use it to be, dealing with us? Do you know? They don't know. I have been calling my people, leave this social media gossip. Stop all this countering of all this DOS matter, because when you do these things, Fulani use it against us. They use it against us. How many times are we going to tell you people that what you said in radio and what you said in Facebook and YouTube is what they use against us? But our people never listen. Our people don't listen. I'm asking these people, if we give you the job of DOS, are you going to handle it? Do you know how to go about it? Can you write a letter to the people that it matters? Are you going to speak to the people that matter? No, you can't. But all you need to do is to come out in social media and start castigating the people that our leader have been working for past how many years. We did not know them. If not because of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped in Kenya, you wouldn't have to hear them because they have their own job they are doing. But instead of you to praise them, give them more courage, you won't do that. All you do is to come to social media and keep cursing these people. The way you curse them, the more Fulani use it against us. And then you want our leader to be free. And then you are the person contributing what makes our leader to be there. Mad people everywhere. Mazi, it's time you begin to do what you said in this radio now. When people call, they make sense. Because if I listen to our African rep this morning, what I heard this morning is man blowing up. Could you believe how some people reason at this point in time? Some people still reason like a cow, and then we call for any cow, and then you that call for any cow are reason more than cow. Mazi, I want to let our people understand something. If you remember what Mazi Nnamdi said the other day, if you are a listener of Radio Biafra, if you are educated by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you will understand that point he make there. If you don't know, I'm not going to say here, go back to that broadcast and understand it. Fulani should know exactly what they are doing, and you are the person giving them more power to do what they are doing because you are there castigating our people in social media, and then you want them to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu while you that is castigating DOS are the problem. Why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are there? Mazi, thank you for giving this opportunity.
Thank you very much. We are heading to the end of this program. We have a few more minutes because South Africa will be next. So that's the way we're taking it. We really have to be up and running. We get these people. Call out your name and where you're calling from. Call out your name and where you're calling from. Let's go. Call number is +1 484767 0848 +1 484767 0848. I am pained in the sense that we have all the tools. We have all everything. We have it. How are we using it? are we using what we have? How are we? Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Hello, good evening, sir.
Good morning from...
I remain anonymous. All hail to Kokitabiano, all hail Biafra.
Welcome.
I want to use this opportunity to tell all Biafrans all over the world that we should stop fighting ourselves. God brought Nnamdi Kanu, and Nnamdi Kanu must finish his job and his duty.
Thank you.
Hello?
Your name and where you calling from?
Mazindala Asambo Wukoma, National State Aboga. Yes, the reason why I'm to Biafra, good morning. I'm in Kelonia Bola, Kineke Koshun.
Mazi, we are on English program.
Okay. Yes, thank you very much. I believe this is the best time to express myself and my anger. I am not happy about what is going on, and I want to speak my opinion. I want everybody to begin to think this way. Let us stop blaming who and who or whatever anyone does. Let's think the way forward. What is the next plan? That is what we are looking for. Now, our leader is in this situation. Let us begin to plan, because here can't go in Igbo. Kind of total the nation along in there. The whole place.
Mazi, I understand where you're going, but that is beyond us, so don't worry about it.
Okay, my partner in the
Mazi, I just told you, don't let it go. Okay?
Okay,
Bye bye.
Yeah.
The call number is +1 484 767 0848. They have their arms and ammunition. They don't tell you where they get them from, because they get them broad daylight. The foreign powers supply them with the arms and ammunition. Go and kill Biafrans. Go. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Good evening, sir.
Good morning from here.
Yeah, speaking to Andy from Johannesburg. Yes, I've been listening to what the people are saying, but there's something that I want to talk about. I want to talk about the press release of our lawyers yesterday, because I can see why what people are saying, that many people do not understand, the essence of that press release. It's true. The lawyers have been saying that our leader is in solitary confinement. They have rejected him close. They have been saying it for months. But the difference now is that they compiled the whole thing now and make it official as a press release. And our people do not understand the essence of that press release. That press release, the way I understand it, is sort of a bullet that somebody gave you for your gun. Our gun is this social media. The bullet is this press release. Use it and tweet to the world powers. This is what our leaders are passing through. Instead of using it to attack the same people that are supposed to set you free, being the DOS. Sometimes I was going through this afternoon, and I was like, no man, our people are so very far. It dawned on me that when the reason why our leaders say that he need only 100 men. This is exactly the reason why our leader said he need only 100 men, because he realized that he does not need a crowd, because this is what you get when there is multitude, that are not dedicated. They don't read through the line when something is said. They are just out there emotional, saying all sort of things, trying to attack the leadership. the leadership, the structure of our leader, without that, not do anything to our leader because of that structure. People must understand that that structure is the pillar that is holding, that our leader is laying on. So all this, I'm talking this to all those people that is attacking the UAS. They don't know what they are doing. They don't know exactly. They have no idea what they are doing. It's either they are all played or they are naive. But if they are naive, let's tell them now what they are trying to do. That structure they are attacking is the foundation that our leader is standing on. So if they continue doing that, that structure cannot be destroyed. It won't be destroyed. But if they continue doing, this Fulani government will continue, postponing our leader's court case, because everything that is playing out, the people are attacking the leadership. Why would they release our leader? Because they will see that no, these people are disunited. They are attacking. They will wait to see if the culture will crumble. They'll keep on postponing the whole thing. So people must understand that press release is actually a bullet to use against the enemy, not to use against the leadership that is fighting to release to bring out our leader. And people saying that our leader know that this thing will happen. This is a process. It's one of the process, and this process will lead to the actualization of Biafra. People must understand this. Not being sentimental. Those that are paid, we understand that they are paid to come and attack IPOB leadership. They are doing their job. Then we do our job to counter them. That is what we're supposed to be doing.
Thank you, man.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Like I said, we've come to the end of the program because South Africa is coming up next. So let's be very wise, in a wise way. Okay? I'll put it like that. Let's be wise in a wise way.